A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic turn of events, former National Security Advisor Mike Waltz was photographed using the encrypted messaging app Signal during a cabinet meeting on Wednesday, just a day before President Donald Trump announced his removal from the position. This incident comes in the wake of scrutiny surrounding Waltz's previous use of the app to discuss sensitive military operations, including a U.S. strike on Houthi targets in Yemen. The photograph, taken by a Reuters photographer, revealed that Waltz was in communication with high-profile officials, including Vice President J.D. Vance, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard, and Middle East Envoy Steve Witkoff. This raised eyebrows and questions about the appropriateness of using such an app for official government discussions. Following the cabinet meeting, White House Communications Director Stephen Chung defended Waltz's use of Signal, stating, "Signal is an approved app that is loaded onto our government phones. Thank you for your attention to this matter." However, this reassurance did little to quell the growing concerns surrounding the app's use for sensitive discussions. Waltz's troubles began earlier this year when he inadvertently included journalist Jeffrey Goldberg from The Atlantic in a Signal group chat with national security officials. In this chat, they discussed a U.S. attack on terrorists in Yemen, leading to accusations of a breach of protocol. Waltz claimed he was unaware of how Goldberg gained access to the chat and insisted that no sensitive information was disclosed. Despite this, Trump defended Waltz at the time, dismissing calls for his dismissal. However, the situation escalated when Trump announced Waltz's nomination as the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, while Rubio was appointed as the interim national security advisor. Sources close to the administration indicated that Trump's support for Waltz had waned due to the backlash from the Signal controversy. The Pentagon's internal watchdog has also been involved in the investigation, criticizing the use of Signal by former officials in 2021 for violating records retention policies and for unauthorized communication of sensitive information. Recently, the Department of Defense's acting Inspector General, Stephen Stebbins, announced an investigation into Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth's use of Signal during the Yemen attack, which is now being expanded to include additional chats. A U.S. official confirmed that the Inspector General is looking into a second Signal chat where Hegseth allegedly shared timing details about the attack with his family and legal counsel. This has raised serious questions about compliance with DoD policies and the handling of classified information. Despite the ongoing investigations, Republican leaders in Congress have blocked efforts by Democrats to investigate the Signal chat related to the Yemen attack, further complicating the situation. As Waltz's tenure as National Security Advisor came to a close, he was seen using a modified Signal app during the cabinet meeting, with parts of conversations visible in the photographs. Messages exchanged included discussions about military operations and confirmations from counterparts, which could potentially lead to further scrutiny. The fallout from this incident has not only affected Waltz but also highlighted broader issues regarding communication protocols within the Trump administration. The implications of using commercial messaging applications for official business are now under intense scrutiny, raising concerns about security and accountability. As the political landscape continues to shift, Waltz's nomination to the UN and the ongoing investigations into Signal's use may shape future discussions about national security and communication practices within the government. With tensions rising both domestically and internationally, the repercussions of this scandal are likely to reverberate for some time. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.